G'day mate and welcome back to Capital Industry with me, Jetty. In our last episode, we upgraded our power to the larger and more efficient power generator Mark II. We also went through and tidied up the base a little bit, run a couple of belts, so automated things a little bit further, but more importantly, added just a tiny bit more structure to how things were running and removed some transport from the trucks. We also took Mr. Shippy Shippy out to go and kill every pirate we could possibly see, but that brings us to today. Today, I want to, continue upgrading our power. We need to make sure we have plenty of power allocated for future projects. Also, I want to upgrade our labs to the next tier so we can start getting a little bit more into the higher tech items. Last thing I want to do is I want to cut back on our maintenance. I always love cutting back on our maintenance wherever we possibly can, but I can't do any of that until I ask you that very, very important question. That being, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like on the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, that's perfectly fine. By all means, you can have your like back. But I do warn you, I have a maintenance depot that needs a whole lot of gears, and I'm going to be putting you in charge of making every one of those gears by hand. Also, I need to take a moment and I need to thank a couple of the wonderful YouTube members. First off, can I thank the wonderful Rymax for being a YouTube member and choosing to support the channel. Secondly, can I thank the wonderful Jeff? This is Jeff's Chuck. He's part of obviously the Special Ops Mind Control team, and he is also supporting the channel whilst enjoying early access to the videos. Finally, I need to thank the wonderful Reshock for also being a YouTube member, support the channel, enjoying early access to the videos, and I need to thank every single one of them for being YouTube members and keep the channel alive. Well, at least keep and support this hobby that you and I both enjoy. All right, hobby. No, it's definitely a full-time job at this point. All right, first thing I want to do is I want to go fix power. Power is going to be probably the most important and also the most terrifying because I need to possibly remove absolutely everything and rebuild it. Yeah, so let's talk about power. First off, we have a high power generator, and then we have the low pressure variant. Now, currently I have, two of the high powers. As you can see, they do 24 steam each, which is equivalent to, half a boiler. A boiler outputs 48 steam. So obviously I need to have two of these together to do the 48 steam that this provides, and then I also need two of these together to do the 48 low pressure steam. There's one problem with that, and that is distances. There is a 2-tile difference between two of these and two of these. If we look at a flywheel, it happens to be the exact same size as a low pressure turbine. So if you put in a couple of ghost flywheels, you can then quickly replace them with low pressure turbines in the future. Also comes to our power generator Mark II, that is also of the same width as a low pressure turbine, a flywheel, and the generator all match. But the high pressure turbines, they decide to be different, and they happen to be 1 tile smaller. Which leads me to my problem. I want to rip out 2 of these and replace them with 1 of those, which is a differential gap that I'll need to fill. If I get a low pressure turbine and put that in there as well, then that doesn't solve my problem at all, because if this goes here, and then I go, let's go with a flywheel, because I can always use more flywheels, and a flywheel, we can see that this is 1 tile longer than what I had here, which is my problem. Now, if I replace 2 of these, then I have a 2-tile gap longer than this plug here, which is a bit of a problem because I can't fill a 2-tile gap with we'll call it a 2-tile long power shaft. Yep, I could put in one of these. We could call this a power shaft extender, and I can extend things by 2 tiles, but I can't shrink things by 2 tiles. So what I need to do is I need to do a major overhaul of the power generation, and hopefully not have any lights go out in the process. Can I put you here? Can I put you here? Can I put you here? Can I put you beside you? And can I pop that one over there? Yep, that happens to be the exact same length as, 2 of those guys. So I can replace all of that in 1 hit. The problem is that needs twice as much steam. For it to use twice as much steam, I have to make twice as much steam. Currently, I'm supplementing our oil refinery with a couple of coal boilers, which is, of course, using my coal. I prefer not to use my coal. I prefer to find something else flammable. And the good news is the answer is right here. I happen to have this guy just come back, and he has carrying 2,000 oil. But I have 2,400 ready to pick up. So if we go out to the world map, and I look at my oil rigs, which are running at, Mark 1 speed, they're only producing 60, and... where's the other one? You also produces 60. So I'm only producing 120 oil. And, well, I'm consuming that or less. This is still sitting here, not quite empty still. Mr. Shippy has obviously had all his oil drained from him a long time ago. So I just need to burn a little bit more oil. And if I burn a little bit more oil, these guys will kick in a bit more and burn off a little bit more steam. Also, I might refill the naphtha bucket to keep making my rubber from naphtha rather than from diesel. Same goes for my plastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on this row. This row right here will then consume another 60 oil per minute. I'm not consuming all of it currently. I've had a bit of a stockpile for a while, but I'm also going to turn on all of these machines. Yep, they will then do whatever crack is required to make sure all the tanks are as full as possible, and then at the same time burn off the extra in the boilers. So that should give me more steam down this pipe. It's going to lead to some other problems. We'll get to those. Actually, no, I need to cover one of the problems right now, and that is sour water. Sour water, I have 18 times by 4 of them, which is 72, and you process 36 each, being 72, and output, 9 ammonia each. 9 plus 9 is 18. You only consume 12 of that, and that means some of it is going into here and being turned directly into hydrogen. Of course, the hydrogen gets output to the hydrogen pipe, and then ends up in a boiler and makes more steam. So technically, I'm a little bit short on fertilizer. I could turn on an extra one of these, make a little bit more fertilizer, but I don't think I need the fertilizer just yet. What I do need is I need power. So I need to have a Mark II pipe. Can I flip you? Yes. Can I flip you? Okay. We're going to have high pressure steam. That's going to come into this guy. Yep. And then into here. You're going to output low pressure steam, which is going to go directly to that guy. And you are going to have low pressure steam, which is going to go underneath intentionally. So I have a one-to-one connection. It is a little bit more expensive on pipes and construction parts and maintenance, but it means if I turn one of these on and off auto balance, or one of these on and off auto balance, I don't have to change these guys. I can just leave them running as they are, and well, they just won't have any steam, so they won't do much. I do need to get my depleted steam out, which is going to run here and here. Looking at the current build, that means that pipe's going to go over the back. That should be fine, and I just need to hot swap this into place of that, which is where the problem comes in. Can I move you to here? Because you're definitely going to be in the way. Oh, probably should build that first. I'm going to, you're off auto balance. I'm going to turn you off auto balance, and I'm going to turn you off auto balance, because I'm going to be removing part of the shaft. Like, all that. Yeah. So, with that gone, I need to quickly put this in place, and why is that red? That's red because that's around the wrong way. Crap. Okay, turns out you're going to go there. And then I need to get this plugged in here, preferably very quickly, because these guys are completely out of power. Cool. Can I uni-build all of that? And then can I take this and plug this into... there. Cool. That's what I need to do. And that'll dump the low-pressure steam. You and you don't have auto balance turned on. You're just going to run at full speed, which is what I need for right now, because I need to replace the mechanical force we suddenly lost when I disconnected everything. Cool. Can I put you back there? Can I remove all those? Because then, after doing a magic trick once, I'm going to do a magic trick a second time. So can I remove your associated pipes, yours, and yours. Cool. And then I want to cut that project, and I want to dump that project there. Cool. Can I get that uni built as well? Okay, someone that didn't go in with uni. Can I plug you into there, please? And you are currently the priority out. Yep, that pipe goes nowhere. Can I flip that and empty the full steam out of it? Cool. And you can go away. And you're going in the wrong direction. And that should get everybody built except you, because I don't have quite that many parts. Cool. Can I take this, and I need to plug this in over here. Yeah, that looks good to me. And that'll let me dump the low pressure steam. All right. So steam wise, I have 200 steam coming in, or 200 pipe. You're going to use 50, 100. That's 150. You are outputting to you, who's outputting to you, who's outputting over there. Okay. I'm going to turn you and you on auto balance. I don't need any more mechanical power. As you can see, the shaft is maxed out. But with you and you running, that's going to run one of these guys. With you and you running, well, you and you, that's going to run one of these guys, and you, well, the other pair is going to run the other one. So over here, we have this shaft. This shaft has no speed regulation, no nothing, no flywheel. So you're at power priority number 3. You over here are going to be power priority number 4. You are going to be power priority number 5. And now I've added 2 more of these on. I could potentially add, well, 2 more of these guys. So can I copy those 2? I put them there. And then can I cut that? And we're going to be replacing those 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those 7. Cool. And we're going to dump those right about here. Cool. I'm going to leave the trucks to build that. I'm not in any particular rush. This is the only one I was sort of in a rush for. Can I set you to like high? I really need you built right now. Well, actually, I don't need you built right now because we have an awful lot more power than we did 5 minutes ago. We technically have the same amount of electrical power right now, but I'm about to add another 30 megawatts to it. Sure, I potentially am going to burn more coal, but realistically, I'm going to be burning more oil. Because, where are we? No, is that the right balancer? That is the steam balancer, yep. This is the priority in. So the priority in is from these guys, which currently looks very empty. I could turn on more of them. Output is full. Yep, I need to use diesel faster. That's right, we're going to be using diesel faster often. So at the moment, we're going to be burning with coal when we have to, and then I can swap over to well, more oil power as we burn more diesel. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is going to be another small minor thing, and that is in the last research we unlocked, we have the cooling tower, but we now have its big brother, the big boy. The big boy takes in 96 steam rather than the 24 before, and if we go 24 times 4, which is these 4 towers, they output 48 water. This guy outputs 60 water. Well, in the case of us, we're using the low pressure, so rather than us getting 12 water, we get back 72 water. So we're going to get back, well, actually, we're using depleted steam. We get back 72 water rather than, well, 48 water. So what I want to do is I want to replace these 4 with one of these. I also need to make sure with you guys are inputting 50, well, yeah, 48 and 48, 100, and you two doing another 100, that we have a 200 pipe here, 200 pipe here, 200 pipe here, and then that's pipe mark 1. That's going to be a problem. That's a pipe mark 1. That's going to be a problem. You're pipe mark 2, pipe mark 2, pipe mark 2, and pipe mark 2. Cool. Well, that solves that problem. Along with, I want to remove you, and you. Cool. Can I also remove all the associated water pipes? And can I take this? Hello? Go away. Uni, go. And can I pop you right there? Cool. I do need to hook water up to it. Well, water out of it. Can I build that first? I don't have the bricks in stock. We do have that little box that holds bricks, so we'll have to leave the trucks to build that. Can I get a fluid? Can I put in a pipe connector? Can that go right there? Can I also do a small modification over here? And that being, well, that goes away. Also that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Because you process 96, which is 2 of these guys, and I happen to have 4 of these guys. So technically, I need 2 of the big towers. I didn't mean to cut it. I'm going to copy it. Do you still have bricks on board? No, the bricks magically disappeared. Cool. Can I put that there? And can I put that there? Can I set you to be built? I'm going to set you to priority number 1. I'm going to set you to be built and set you to priority number, okay, 3 works. 3 works for me. Cool. Next thing I'm going to do is hook my water to that point and hook my other water to that point. Those I will build with uni, so I know that they're done. In the meantime, we're just going to take all the steam, we're just going to vent it. It's a bit of a waste, but until I have these towers up and running, it's not a lot I can do. I do need to point out a new problem, and that is water. Water gets pumped to here, and this is the priority in, but now I'm returning a whole lot of the water that I'm using, and my oil refinery blueprint, which, like I said, have said previously, that the old one is available on the Capital Industry Hub. The new and, well, modified one for Update 3 is available on Patreon. And it's a very water efficient. The original one was very water efficient. The new one's just as water efficient, if not more water efficient, which means after those things are built, this pipe's barely moving. It's going to move even slower. as in it's probably not going to move. And I'm going to actually end up with too much water in here. So what I need to do is, out of this balancer that has the water priority in from, well, the oil refinery, and then takes in excess water that it needs from here, I need to make sure that the excess water comes out of here as well, because apparently it doesn't really have an escape apart from over to, well, the coal boilers and also to the exhaust scrubbers, and have somewhere else to go. So I'm going to grab me a pipe. We're going to bring that out. We're going to bring you up, and we're going to run this. Crap, there's pipes everywhere. It definitely feels like an oil refinery. Can I actually get a height 4 instead? Yep. And then can I run under the existing water pipe? Seems like a good spot for it. And can I bring that into, let's go with this port, and have you also be a priority in. Cool. So that means the oil refinery is going to be a priority into this balancer, which technically has water from here. And then I'm also going to take my excess water, and I want to bring you to here. I want to bring you over this power plant. Yep. And we're going to come out beside these belts, I figure. And where I want to go to? I want to go this way somewhere. Okay, can I bring this, still pipe 2, because I need at least that much bandwidth. Can I go to, okay, can I go to the corner? Can I go to rubber? Can I go over rubber? It went under, but that'll do. Can I come to here? We're going to drop under the bridge. And then I want that pipe over there. Okay, can I go to electronics 2? One's not too far. Can I go there? Can I go right beside that building? I'm going to keep this, as long as I keep this pipe in the air, it shouldn't block excavators or trucks for right now. And I'm going to bring it to here. Then in here, which is the water from, well, halfway across the back, we're going to intentionally put in a pipe balancer so I can make sure that this water is the priority, which comes from the oil refinery plus this water source plus, you know, the reclaimed water, everything else. Yep, you are 138, you are 0. So we're just waiting for a few more concrete slabs. That should get done. And, well, I should have that up and running. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is science. We need to build the research lab. We'll get to the research lab. I also want to talk about some of the other things that we have. Arc furnace, we've already done that, so I can delete that. Silicon electronics, I can delete that. Fermentation goes with hospitals, which I have no intention of doing anytime soon. Thermal storage is something that maybe we'll use, maybe we won't. It has been improved as part of Update 3. It's a lot more efficient than it was before, but it still comes with a 10% energy loss when you use it. So I do my best to avoid using thermal storage. There may be some unique circumstances where we might use it, but for right now, we're going to remove it. Sediment recycling, I only need to worry about recycling when I start giving the people nice things, which well, just to remind everybody, they're still living in shipping containers. Oh, shipping containers with an extra house. Cool. Can I build a house there? And can I get these guys to fill in the last of that? So we can potentially put in the last of the house after I move the iron mine control tower. Yep. So, yeah, I'm not going to give them nice things anytime soon. But on here is trains and also is the statue of maintenance. The statue of maintenance is the one I want to build because it's a very important structure. Super important structure. And statue. No, it's under landmarks, decorations, under landmarks. And I want to put you right beside our docks. It's a very grand structure. It's also a very expensive structure. So we're going to start that building. It needs to have fuel gas. We'll go find some fuel gas, and then we'll talk about exactly what it does and how it does it. So the best thing about my oil refinery is these particular tanks are designed to always be full. Now, as I design the damn thing, I know a few other spots I can get fuel gas from, but technically, I should take it from here and plug it in over there. Realistically, I know that, well, this pipe right here should have fuel gas in it. Well, this pipe right here is going to have fuel gas in it, and it prioritizes out into, well, these guys doing the hydrogen reforming. And, yeah, it goes to there. So if I attach a pipe to there, and, up, down, slap, yep. Can I bring that, to here, and then around that box to, stay at height 3, please. I can go over the box? Fine, we'll go over the box. No, actually, I can't stay at height 3. I want to go to height 5, please. Yes, because that way at least diggy boys and stuff can get under it. Now, pillars. Can I talk about pillars for just a second? Just a small rant. Boop. No, please. Okay, start again. Alright, that's the game telling me I can't have a rant. Okay, can I get a pipe from here? Can I get a pipe from here? Can I go to height 3? Yep, turn on the anti-mag. We're going to bring it to here. Hold down shift so it goes to the straight. Up to height 5. Bring that to here. And now I have my rant. So, if I bring this to exactly here, and then I drag it to exactly there, as you can see, that spacing is the same, and we avoid having extra pillars. But if I drag this out to, well, here, you see all those pillars match. They're all at, as far as the new ones are concerned, maximum reach. But if I drag a little bit further, I get these dumb extra pillars that I don't really want. That is because, well, when you drag, it is slightly past the max distance. So you get a little half pillar. It gives you lots of problems if you want to maintain track access. This is why between episodes I have a habit of going around and removing any extra pillars that I didn't really need. So can I bring you to there? Can I then drop you down to ground level and plug that in there? Cool. Can I get that pipe built? And can I go back to my balancer? And we're just going to set that to also be a priority out. That way it should always have fuel gas in it at all times, unless I really boo-boo the refinery and everything blows up. But this is very expensive, okay? It requires a whole bunch of construction parts, plus requires a whole bunch of concrete slabs, an awful lot of steel, an amazing amount of copper, and for all that, it also needs 2 fuel gas every minute, and that's going to drop my maintenance by 4% globally. This particular statue requires, 8.5 maintenance. If I go into here and I turn on maintenance reduced to the next tier, because I have 1.7 uni. Oop, now I have 0.7 uni. I can see, no, go back to you. You now need a 7.5% maintenance. Now, when this is built, only when this is built, then the maintenance will drop by 4% globally, which means 4% lower maintenance everywhere for one silly statue that uses 2 fuel gas. But the best thing about a silly statue is if you build 2 of them, they drop your maintenance not by 4% each, but by half the first amount. So this would drop it by 4, this would drop it by 2. So I would go from 7.5 maintenance for every, 75% maintenance down to 71% maintenance. And then from 71, if I built another one, I would go to 69, which is nice. So I'd like a nice saving on my nice maintenance. And to do that, I will need to find that damn belt again, pause it, and get some more bricks. Okay, so if I can get together a few hundred bricks, we can get this guy built. He can start burning his little flame, and therefore I can start saving on maintenance. Oh, and he delivered a nice amount of bricks. That's nice as well. Can I... We're up to bricks, 100. There's no way I'm going to get 300 because the trucks are going to keep stealing them as fast as they can. But yes, I really want to have you, and I really want you to have a neighbor. Also, Mr. Shippy Shippy, I don't need you parked here anymore. You've emptied all your cargo. You've visited most of the pirates. So I would like you to move back to your primary dock. There is one problem with that, I guess, and that is I don't have a crew on you. But I have a feeling that it's not going to make an ounce of a difference. Yep, you just left uncrewed. That is my robotically operated Mr. Shippy Shippy, who did leave with a fuel tank? Full tank? He did leave with a full tank. Cool, he's turned off auto repair, that's something. And we're up to 138. Where are my bricks? Priority, oh, there are my bricks up. Cool. And you should finish building, and if we hover over this, it is 7.5 still. Give it a second. One more second. Come on, we can do this. It's a very tall statue. Very, very tall statue. And... Come on, scaffolding. There we go. Flame be burning, and new maintenance cost is 7.2. Which is probably just a rounding error. It should be 71%. But that's going to save me a little bit of maintenance. And if I build a second one, that's going to save me a bit more maintenance. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to run our little fuel gas pipe from here. Can I just go over the building? No. Okay. We'll just run over to there and... actually... Hang on. You're now done. Okay. You are now parked over here. You still have a full tank of fuel. To turn on auto repair, we're going to set you to keep empty. We're going to set you back to a priority 2. I am going to load up the parts for the uranium mine. Not that I have nearly enough construction parts, but that's the story of my life, because I need to have the uranium mine upgraded at least once. Okay, so you've dumped that area. Whilst we're here, can I go to... No, this is the dirty tower. Oh, I need the other tower. Can I go to that tower? Can I get you edit area? Can I just slide you forward? Something like that. And then go to the dirty tower and have you reassigned to this area. I can see that I have a ramp already over there. Can I show me? You guys can get access anywhere from between there and there. Cool. Can I have a number 4 from here to up there? Can I put in a ramp there for access? And they can drive out over there. So I'm going to have that filled in with dirt as well. All right. Oh, wow. That didn't take long. Okay. Can I, before I don't have enough crew, can I load you guys up and can I send you out to do that? I do need to keep you full of diesel, which is going to be truck delivery for right now, but that should be fine. And I'm going to delete that. I don't need that anymore. I also don't need this diesel pipe anymore. And then I come back to my statue. Okay, so you're at 72 according to that. And I want to bring that into there. Do I want to... no, I should bring it up and around as best as possible. Okay, can we go from there to here to here? The sad thing is, I don't think these two statues, the one on the left might stay. I don't think the one on the right is going to stay, the one we're building right now. But it's a significant saving for quite some time. So we're going to have you built as well. Oh, actually, that's a way better idea. Cool. Cancel. Can I build you and you? All right. Can I get... no, that's fine. It's not fine. All right. Can I get that cut back one tile because it went down to ground level and didn't do it on flat bit, so I can't plug it in the same spot. Can I plug you in? And that's a way better idea. Cool. Can I get both of you built? And can I get that guy built as well? Alright, so it's going to save on more maintenance once it's built. It's going to take a little while. Actually, you are full of concrete. Oh, wow. 20 uni? No, that's most of my uni. Let's not do that. Alright, so with those two things done, I want to upgrade our labs. Now, our labs need to be upgraded. We need to get the next tier of research. Tiers of research, we are all the way up here. So we have household appliances to do, and then solar panels. And then I'm going to do some infinite research whilst I wait to make sure I have the next tier of research labs up and running. Once we get to there, we can unlock a whole bunch of things over here. But to do that, I need to actually build the labs. So, you come back, right? Okay, can I look at uranium mine? You now store 4,900. You are 600 parts. I have 200 in stock. Okay. Okay, can I unload the crew? And what's the other one? It was the bauxite quarry. I don't need that right now. All right. So what I want to do is I want to upgrade this. And to do that, I need to have the next tier of lab equipment. Next tier of lab equipment requires the electronics 2, and that's going to give me 12. Well, for every one of these. So I want to make 4 of these, please, to sort of maintain our same science. We are making 13 research points per lab. We haven't had 4 labs, so we're making 52 science. And I'd like to keep making around about 52 science. To do that, I need to do the upgrade. Now, because this is my blueprint, I have shared, as I said previously, I have shared my existing blueprints for Jetty's upgraded labs. They're on the Captain Industry Hub. Link might be down below in the description. If not, just type COI Hub into Google. Sure, it'll do the good thing for you. And, well, this would be the lab. And it comes with a couple of simple instructions. It also comes with rain catchers to catch the water. But with update 3, the ratios have changed just slightly. So I would like to jump into my update 3 blueprint. And I would like to get, where are we? Upgradable labs, yes please, and lab stage 3, that's what I'd like to build, and I'd like to build that right there. But to do that, I need to do some quick modifications. The modifications are, any of the belts that are marked with, retaining walls need to go away. So I need those retaining walls to go away, I need that whole belt to go away, I need all of those retaining walls to go away, and then technically I need to have all 4 of these go away, but I do want to click the upgrade button on you, and I want to click the upgrade button. Oh, pipe in the way. Okay. Can I remove said pipe? Can I then click the upgrade button? And then can I put the said pipe back? It's a very important pipe. It's actually the pipe for our water, to make our steam, to make our paper. So I sort of need to keep it. And then, can I put the next one in? Sort of. It's going to sort of work. And that'll do me for right now. Can I put you... Well, right there. We just line up the lab on top of the other labs, and we click OK. Now, it's going to have some problems. No, I'm off by tile. Remove everything. Cool. Can I do that again? Place. That's why I do things in blueprint mode, because if I screw it up by tile, well, everything's in as ghosts, and I can just cut them. Alright, so I need to have these 4 assemblers. These 4 assemblers are going to make the new and improved lab equipment. You have run out of science. Perfect. Can you go away? Alright, so I need to have all 4 of those built. Now, of course, if I have all 4 of those built, they need the previous tier of research. It's going to slide in nice and easily. And they also need the electronics too. The good news is I happen to have electronics too right here. So what I'd like to do is bring that. Actually, I think I'm going to bring it from here. Can I bring that? I'm pretty sure I can bring it. I don't think I can bring it under the electronics belt. Can I? Okay, can I get a belt? Can I go up to height 3? So you're at height. Okay, magnet on. Height 3. There is a gap in there. Okay. Can I hit that gap or not? I have a feeling the answer is no. No. But if I trim this belt. Go away. And then I lay in the first belt at height 3. And then I bring it to here. And then technically it needs to go into, well, right there. Cool. If I plug that belt in, that brings in my electronics 3. And then all I need to do is reconnect my electronics. So my electronics 2. Can I go to 4? Thank you. And then I can plug in my electronics 1 right back over the top. And that brings in the wonderful science. Now, the wonderful science needs to flow in the right direction. Normally, it would come with a box that goes right about here. That, does the sciencey, does the boxy thing and imports those items. But I wanted to make sure I burnt off the existing science first. Now, other thing that this build does is it has the belts going mainly backward because I want to make sure that I have enough science to get these upgrades done. To do that, I need to have 48 of these, which you can either sit inside these machines. Output is full. You are storing 6. So I have 36 of it, which is not quite enough. But if I change you to that type, and then we can go copy, paste, 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 paste. You are still running, which is bad, unless... No, shipyard's not over there anymore. It's here. I have 8 of these left, so I need to burn one. I want to burn those off. Can I change you to no export, no export, no export, no export, and copy that and tell your friends. That way the trucks can't get the science out and shove it in the machine directly, but I can have enough of the next area of the lab equipment. I click that button. With me being able to click that button, can I go back to this? Can I place this right on top, like so? And then that puts in, well, my little belt I needed. Oh, where is my... You. Where is my output belt? Oh, my output belt there. Why are you not... Oh, because this still exists. Okay, I need to remove that part. Cool. After I remove that part, then we go this, we go this, and that gives me my output belt and a trap truck. Cool. I can then build this, and then I can flip the belts so they're all going in the correct direction, and that lets the science bleed out and head into our nice shiny labs. Can you get recovered? Cool. And like I said, this is where the electronics 2 would normally come in. Can I remove you and remove you? Can you go that way, please? And can I get you built? And then can I get you upgraded? Because you hold, well, electronics 3, which we haven't got to yet, but I believe Mr. Shippy's running around with someone on board. So we have the statue maintenance done. We have the research lab done. We need to talk about science very quickly. And the answer is, I want to get some important things done. We're now into this section of the research tree, which means we are well past halfway, and we're getting towards the end. So there are a couple of things I want to unlock. The very first thing I want to unlock is glassmaking Mark II. It's actually really, really important because 50% of the glass I'm making currently is coming out of broken glass, which then I need to re-smelt through, which means it's constantly costing me coal to re-smelt broken glass. And of the broken glass, well, of the glass that I'm making, 50% is coming out broken, which then I need to cycle back through the machine, and then 50% of that comes out as broken, being 25%. And then of that I need to cycle back through the machine, 50% of that comes out broken, which is what, 50, 25, 12.5%, 6.25%. There's always a residual amount. As soon as I upgrade this, it's a bigger, longer machine, but it means all the glass goes in, or all the molten glass goes in, all the glass comes out. Solid pieces work perfectly. Okay, next thing I want to unlock after that is the mega vehicles. I don't want to start building mega vehicles. I want to start building vehicle parts because I can only make 4 per minute. And they're a little bit expensive and require just a few parts. So I'd like to start making them sooner rather than later. I then want to grab storage, and more importantly, I want to get the bigger and better cargo docks. Bigger and better cargo docks give us bigger and better cargo ships, which use more fuel, but then they carry a whole lot more. So it's probably worth it. After that, I want to get the Tomb of Captains. The Tomb of Captains is another very expensive building. It's only available if you bought the supporters pack. But if you put together just a small building with 3,000 construction parts, 11,000 concrete blocks, 2,000 pieces of glass, and also 2,000 gold, and a little bit of fuel gas, and a bunch of flowers are something we're going to get into, that'll give me half a uni every month. That actually adds up. So I'd like to get that researched. After getting that researched, I really want to get I wouldn't mind the assembly 4, the first tier of robotic assembler, but what I actually want is the concrete mixer Mark 3 to make more concrete, because, well, Tombs of Captains are expensive, station maintenance are expensive, and the more concrete you're going to make, the more concrete you're going to lay down. One other research I want to get was CO2 recycling, so I could take my carbon dioxide and turn that directly into graphite, which again would save me a little bit of air pollution. But that's what we want to do. And as for research, I'm making 27. If we double check, just curious, we were making 13 times 4, being 52. 27 plus 27 is 54. We're still making the exact same amount of science, except, this is 2.9, this is 1.3. It's just vastly more expensive. You're not making it any slower, it's just vastly more expensive per tier. Also, what the hell, we're going to add in vacuum desalination. No, we're going to do it the other way around. I'm going to add in the nuclear reactor so we can start getting that processed, and then we'll get some vacuum desalination, which I sort of need as part of the nuclear blueprint. But our science is running, it's going to have a whole lot to do. I also want to take the opportunity to run a few more belts. So I happen to have steel right here. Steel needs to go into, steel right here to then make our mechanical components, to make our vehicle parts 1. Steel also goes into making our vehicle parts 2, and it heads directly into the vehicle depot to make things like D-boys. So I want to get steel sent over here rather than having the trucks to transport it. Also, we already have electronics number 1 over here. I don't have glass over here, but also I don't have glass over here, but I'd like to get them in the future. And I also wouldn't mind getting electronics 2 and directly delivered to the vehicle depot. You might notice a lot of the items for science also match the vehicle depot. Thoughts about future blueprints right there. So what I want to do is, you are at what height? You're at height 4. Okay, can I grab our steel belt? Our steel belt is right here. Can I bring you from here to here at height 5? Yep, I want to go for sort of the maximum span. Can I go, that'll do. Yep, I'll go straight over the top if possible. And I'm going to go over those things, under those things. I think I'm just going to go over electronics. I need to get off before electronics does. Okay, so we're going to go beside electronics. Can I go down to height 4 then? No, you won't let me. Okay, so we need to go to height 5 first to make the landing. Then I go down to height 4. We can go beside electronics. Oh, hello? Oh, okay, I need to click. And then can I make a pit stop? Yeah. Can I stop you right there? Can I remove the electronics belt? Probably all the way back to the start. Yeah. Can I remove those? And can I then, remove the first tile of that? Because whenever you start the first tile, it always starts with a pillar. And then can I bring that to, yep. Can I get a, oh, no. No, can I remove that piece? Okay. Can I go from one more tile further back? Yep. Can I go from here, which will put the pillar 1 tile further back? I'm at height 4, which is fine. And then it needs, if I click there, it takes me 3 tiles to go down 1 tile in elevation. So that brings me to there. But if I put you there at height number 3, and then I build flat, can I get a flat lift and bring that up, and then flip that, and can I put a belt there? That means I can come in straight away. Now, it does mean that you're being 1 tile lower. It means that if I want to run, well, let's just run it. Electronics. Can I get electronics from here? Can you come out at height number 5? Can I go above, say here, and then your pillar line up, your pillar line up. More importantly, I can then go over the top of this because I shrunk that down. Otherwise, well, the lifts always have the extra, I don't know, elevating pit that sticks up, and that stops you getting things over it cleanly. Can I do the same here? I would shift. I can do the same here. So where you were at height 5, I'm going to bring you down to height 4. Doesn't really matter because there's not anything I really put over you at height 5, apart from maybe a belt, a pipe rather. And can I put you there? Can I flip you? And can we do the exact same? So can I plug both those 2 in? That's now steel and electronics delivered to there, which is 1 less truck delivery. And, well, they're close enough to site, so we might as well get them done. So with those 2 happening and another statue built, which means our maintenance is down to 7. It's lying to me at 6.9, because I know how to do maths. That's going to save us a bunch of maintenance. And I know we have a high supply of vehicle parts too. Solar panels, which I doubt we're going to get into anytime right now. And that should, actually, where is maintenance? Can I click on you? Can I click on you? And, oh yeah, we can see our maintenance was up here. We got a reduction of 10% from me doing the Unity Boost one, maintenance reducer. Then a little bit of a drop when we put in the statue maintenance, and then another drop as we put in the other one. Maintenance 2 has gone up because, well, we put in the new power generators, which all require maintenance too, but I can't complain because overall we're going to be saving. As for our concrete problem, it's still going to be a problem until I get the next tier of research done. Oh, it's going to be even more of a problem until I unpause that belt. Yeah, I'd like to make construction parts. As for the base, they've paved a whole lot of it, which is nice. They have filled out this a little bit, and eventually we're going to get to the corner of the island. But what I need to do is I need to leave this episode here. Actually, can I leave ship pollution -1 and train pollution till later? And, well, I saved my progress, so we can come back to them any time. And yes, that removes everything from the cube. All right, so I want to get glassmaking done. After glassmaking, I want to get the vehicle parts so we can start making them. I then want to get the cargo depots. After the cargo depots, I want to get the 2 captains. They're both expensive things. They're going to take a little while to even build. Then we get nuclear, and then we're going to get vacuum desalination. That's going to be the queue of things I want to get done with new tier of research. Oh, also conveyor belts. Conveyor belts 3, which gives us the pipe mark 4, which moves 900, which is amazing when you're dealing with exhaust. Oh, and robotic assembly. Yep, for the concrete mixer. Do we need that sooner or later? Something that's sooner. Yeah, it's fine. So that's going to be our little research tree. That's what we need to sort of work our way through. Oh, and that one. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't have deleted it. All right, we have research. We have research. It's queued up. There are things for it to do. It's going to take us a minute or 2 to get that research done. Power is now sorted. Food looks like it's going to be our next hurdle. You're still full, but you are less full. So food is probably going to be our next hurdle, especially when I unpause more houses in the next episode to build more things. But the island is coming along. We are definitely getting things done, and we have a whole lot more to do. Oh, and the complaints department is out of fuel. Why? Because he is all the way out here. Yeah, it's a long way back to the closest fuel station. But I'm going to call this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the very next video with more savings and more exploits, of course. All right, that's it. I'm out. See you next one.